Good day. Sounds like it's 2002 all over again. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a look at Medal of Honor Allied Assault. Now, this is one of my favorite games from back in the early 2000s. I played this actually, I played this before COD even came out. Damn, I'm old. This has been my favorite World War II first-person shooter, like, forever. It just kind of does things differently from the later CODs and the later Medal of Honors. The people who made this game would go on to make the first Call of Duty and would be instrumental in ruining gaming. I mean, making gaming better, at least for a little while. So, we're just going to go through a number of the levels here, starting with the first, but we're going to kind of skip some of the middle ones so we can get to the ending, because I really want to rant about the ending, because, oh my god, is the ending... It's not... I'm not going to say the ending to this game is bad, but when you see it, it's just... It's really... Let's just say angering. And hello, Neji and Emperor Snake. And today's just a normal day. I'm not at work, so that makes me happy. So the story for this is it's World War II. That's the basic story. So what really made this game so impressive in 2002 is just how...
Squad, listen up. This is a rescue mission, so watch your fire. And don't give your position away. Advance from cover and check the corners.
It's stuff like this, where you had... It felt more like you were playing through a movie instead of a game, but there was still plenty of gameplay. And the vast majority of the game is you just, well, playing a game. Hey, don't tell me to keep quiet. Also, the graphics have aged remarkably well.
Was haben Sie geladen?
He's taking too long. He's buying it.
Ihr Ausweis ist ungültig.
Zeigen Sie mir bitte Ihre Papiere. Danke sehr.
Zeigen Sie sofort Ihren Führerschein vor.
He's not taking them, Captain.
Just blast them. So I don't think the I keep thinking that's a barrel, but it's not. So yeah, this is an awesome opener that's just, it's able to be action-packed, but it puts you directly in control, like, really fast. We don't have any long-winded crap. Because this is 2002, and I am not sure that the Germans would actually use those goddamn rocket launchers as a standoff weapon, but whatever. It's cool. I don't think those rocket launchers even existed in 1942, but I'm not complaining, because it's a video game and it doesn't have to be 100% accurate. I mean, obviously we can't be having AKs and ARs, but I don't care if one button didn't exist. You know, I didn't even know Medal of Honor was on PlayStation 1 when this game came out. I always thought this was the first game, but it was not. This actually is I think a direct sequel to the Medal of Honor on PS1. Never went over here before, but yeah, because events from the first game are referenced. I shot my own guy. Are referenced in this game. I think Jimmy Patterson was the character in the first game, and and the ending is kind of like the first game as well. I wouldn't play Medal of Honor for the PlayStation 1 until like 2018, so. But yeah, the graphics in this were amazing back in 2002. It still looked pretty good today, because like if you look at the M1, you can actually see and read writing on there, which you couldn't do in COD, I think. I don't remember you being able to see that in COD 1. Yakuza Zero Step. I still need to play Yakuza at some point. Because it sounds pretty neat. Like it's a beat 'em up, but it's also like a JRPG of some description.
What was that? I think I heard something.
Ambush!
Ambush!
Yep. Okay, the MG42 in this game, like, holy crap, is that gun so overpowered. Kind of like it is in real life. That's why a bunch of countries still use it. So, usually how these missions will start out is you'll be fighting with a squad, then they'll all die, and you'll be left by yourself to actually play the game. Which, I gotta say, I highly prefer to the COD method. Now, you can potentially save one of these guys, but it's really difficult. but all your guys are gonna die. Now this game is a little bit based upon Saving Private Ryan. Some of the later levels, which we'll show, are a lot like the movie, although when this game came out, I'd never even seen the movie. I didn't see the movie till I think 2015. Hey, you're still alive! Let's save, because we can quick save in this game!
I've got you covered. Move.
You know, there's like 8 Yakuza games, and yet there's only, what, 3 AVP games? Yeah, there went Wilson. Wilson, no! My name is Craig. One of the few good lines from Family Guy. So, like, this looks pretty easy so far, right? But it don't stay easy. This game is ridiculously difficult as you go through it. Like, this first level kind of lulls you into a false sense of security. You know, I don't think this is... Actually, I'd say that the actual gameplay in Return to Castle is better than this. Especially once you see the later levels. Okay, like, when we get to the later levels, man, this game gets cheap. And the ending is so cheap compared to Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Maybe graphically you could say this looks a little better, but I don't know. I will say they get the walk cycles on the enemies a little better. Because Return to Castle has that weird slide walk that so many of those early 2000s games had. But yeah, right now it's easy. Right now, we're just kind of slaughtering, you know, Germans left and right, but it ain't gonna stay that way. Especially that last level. Man, that took me 15 minutes to go 5 feet. I'd almost skip to that, but we gotta work up to it. We gotta work up to it. Because once we beat this level here, we're gonna go to D-Day. We're just gonna skip straight to D-Day. That D-Day level, oh my god, that's not as hard as you'd think, but it is still pretty difficult. This guy always looked like Karth Onasi to me for some reason.
They killed me for certain. Stick close to me at all times.
He kind of looks like Karth. Kind of. 12 Yakuza games? My god. It's like everything I don't like has like a million sequels, whereas all the stuff I do like had a game. Like, there was no direct sequel to Medal of Honor Allied Assault. I guess, like, one of the closest thing to a sequel was Medal of Honor Rising Sun, which is remarkably good for a PS2 FPS. I might have to stream that many months from now. Now, this game does have a story outside of just World War II, but it's pretty much just you're fighting World War II. Like, the different mission objectives will have story significance. There'll be callbacks to the first 2 games, but it's pretty much just you're playing as a guy named Powell as he goes from like just a regular army ranger to an OSS guy.
Were confiscated. We've got to recover them, or this mission is lost.
They're
probably in the commandant's office.
And that's a pretty good piece of animation there for 2002. Now, the graphics in this are going to look better than they would have looked on a contemporary machine. Because I'm using a community launcher that puts this in widescreen and has it play at full graphics, which I don't think it can do on its just with a generic install. I don't think. Also, we got 60 FPS because even Windows 7 doesn't like this game, and also doesn't like machines with more than 2 GB of RAM, if I'm not mistaken. Because I remember when I first reviewed this game back in 2009.
Best to just avoid them.
And yeah, he's not lying when he says just avoid those spotlights. But this is such an underrated game compared to the CODs, because like this is just so much better than even COD 1. And COD 1 comes close. It comes close, but...
Stick close, Lieutenant, and I'll show you how to avoid detection.
So if you fuck this up, he dies and you fail the mission. Also, that's some really good animation right there. I love that. And for some reason, like, canteens just magically heal you. Well, you know, there's one way you can modify the Garand to be a little more practical, and that's if you convert it to 762 by 51 or 308. But yeah, it's not as practical as it could be. Really, if you're a civilian, the best rifle to have is just an AR-15. I mean, the mags are common, the ammo is common, it's much easier to shoot, but if you're a collector, then yeah, the M1 Garand's great. Or you're living in California. If you're in Communist-fornia, the M1 Garand's a great option. That or a lever-action rifle and 357 Magnum. I like the M1 Garand. I have one of these, actually. I'm gonna flex that Because I wanted one of those M1 Garants for like 20 years. And I was 30 when I could finally get one. When I finally had the money to get one. And they are fun rifles, but they are fucking heavy. And, yeah, I mean, like, you can get good hits at 100 yards with these things without really any difficulty. But the ammo really is pretty expensive. I remember when I stocked up on 30-06. There's a specific type of 30-06 as well. Okay, we got to go save that guy. Okay, let's go rescue this guy real quick. Usually he dies because he's too stupid to not walk directly into the spotlight, but we're gonna go save him anyway. We'll give him a fighting chance. Okay, this guy, you know, dude, you need to, like, clean your goggles or something, man, because, these Germans are pretty tough, because, what'll happen is, it takes multiple hits to bring these guys down. They must be hopped up on meth or something, because this is gonna get bad at the end, where you have to fight, like, 5 guys as a building explodes, and if you reload, you die. It's one of those things that you really have to know what you're doing. But this poor guy's so dead. Like, he has a much better rifle than I've got. Like, the M1 Garand's great, but it doesn't have a scope. And for some reason, the scoped K98K is faster to cycle than the scoped Springfield, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But hey, you know what? It's a video game. Okay, let's grab the... This is a fortress, huh? It's a man fortress, right? But even with the Garand, it's going to take a lot of hits to bring anybody down. And you don't even get the Garand for that much of the game either. You get the Thompson for a lot longer.
Here they are.
Really? I've got to carry him? What an asshole. Gotta love how Grillo here doesn't even acknowledge the other guy. It's like, yeah, well, whatever. I think you get a medal if that dude survives, but it's unlikely that he will. Garand Thumb is not that common, unless you've got like a really beat to crap Garand. Because mine doesn't do that. Alright, be sure to get a drink. Be sure to have some tea and cigarettes, right? There's a book a book series I read a while back that had like some British SAS in it, and every couple of pages they'd always have to stop for their coffee and cigarettes. Yep, he's gonna die. Yep, bye-bye. Yep, private jury has been adjourned. Oh! That's just terrible. AR2. You know, scoped AR-10 is not a bad idea. The only problem is it's gonna be really heavy and, you know, ounces turn to pounds and pounds turn to pain. Who shot me? There they are. Thank you, Mr. Grillo. Look at that. Look how many shots it took to bring that guy down. Cause yeah, 308 weighs a lot. It's just one of those things. Like, I can get why the AR-10 has its fans. Although I'm more of a G3 man myself. And yes, the enemies can throw grenades, a lot like they can in Return to Castle. But they're not quite as good with the grenades, though. Alright, let's drop that bomb off. Let's drop some F-bombs. Alright, once we blow that up, we can actually kind of skip to D-Day. Because we got a turret section after this. It's not bad, but it's a little dull. And D-Day is much more interesting than this. Okay, let's go ahead and load that up, shall we? As you can see, I've already beaten the game. I actually got all the footage because I'm going to review this for 6th of June, 1943? Or is it 44? I forget. I know it's 44, goddammit. Alright, so, D-Day. Now, imagine yourself back in 2002. You've got like a 17-inch tube not tube TV, but a tube monitor. And this is what you get to play. This was like one of the most awesome things ever. Because this was one of the first times, if not the first, that you got to actually go through, you know, D-Day. Yeah, after 2002, you'd have all kinds of stuff like this, but this was one of the first times. And it still looks pretty damn good today. There's a lot of landing craft. Yeah, there's a lot of fog, but It's pretty great, if really frustrating. And this is, of course, based on Saving Private Ryan, and Dog Green Sector gets mentioned. But yeah, this really sets the stage. Now, of course, today there'd be even more, like, bombs going off. There'd be more landing craft. But still, though, I think less can sometimes be good. And this is gonna... Getting off the beach, if you know what you're doing, not hard. If you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna get slaughtered. And even then, beating this level, this is where the difficulty spike really happens, and it stays tough the entire rest of the game. Like, it never gets easier after this. Now, there is supposed to be a high-res texture pack for this, but I never could get it to work. Oh, shit, here we go. Now, what you have to do is you have to try and get to some kind of cover, and you might die before you even get to that cover. See, we're at 4 health. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Yep. And as you can see, we're dead before we even get to cover. That is how hard this is. Now, what you're supposed to do... I love how I got a medal awarded for dying. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Now, what you're supposed to do is you wait. You wait for them to stop shooting, then run. Okay, I'll check that super chat. And thank you, medic. I'm definitely gonna need one, that's for sure. Give us a chance already. Now that machine gun is the MG42. Just hide. Alright, we are really hurt. Now there actually is a medic you can go to and he will heal you. I thought he was the medic. Like, hey, where's my health? Let's go, 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 go. Okay, here he is. And yeah, the smart guns were MG42s. Yep, dead. I think that medic is supposed to be a reference to the medic in Saving Private Ryan, where he's trying to save this guy. It's like, he's breathing again, and he immediately gets shot. That was a brutal scene. God damn it. So, one of the things about this game is cheating in this game was very difficult. You had to modify the executable to get it to work. And man, when I was able to cheat in this game, I was so happy because I just turned on God mode and just walked right up to the shingle. Go, 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 go. Heal me, heal me. Get out of my cover, you asshole.
Hold on, Private. You're gonna be okay.
No, he's not. He's gonna get shot. Yeah, I don't think the blue-haired college kids of today could survive something like this. Just saying. Damn it. I told you, this is gonna be rough. It is gonna be rough to get off this beach. And I know what I'm doing, because I've played this a million times. Get out of my way, you idiot. Oh yeah, probably should crouch in this too. Go, 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 go. Hey, dude. Just be glad they're not the flood. Go, 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 go. I don't think I'm gonna save there. Now remember, people did this in real life. And you didn't get to load the save, that's for sure. And as I understand it, the bunkers were quite a bit further than they are here. And it's Saving Private Ryan as well. Run, 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 run! Alright. I think we can make it. You see, the thing is, they're going to start shooting before you get here. Yep. Just barely didn't make it. I gotta read the chat in just a second. Go, 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 go! Now, just getting off the beach is gonna be really tough. But we still gotta make it past all those machine guns. Okay, we're gonna hide here for a second. Just for a second. I'm not sure if that message is supposed to be trolly or not, but I can tell you that yes, there is a Axis campaign for Call of Duty 2. Okay, we're at 4 health. No, we're at 7 health. We're doing great. Go, 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 go. Nope. Like I said, getting off this beach, not easy. Must have taken me like 50 tries to do it back when this game came out. Okay, so what we probably are going to have to do is go a different way. Yeah, we had to get to that, shit. Man, do I really want to save there? Probably not. Any of y'all a medic? No, none of you. None of y'all are medics. Damn it! Go, 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 go! Yeah, who thought this was a good idea? I always wondered why the landing crafts opened to the front. You'd think it would be better to go to the back. Go, 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 go. Nope, gonna die. Yep. Vietnam War games. There's a couple for the PlayStation 2. Viet Cong and Purple Haze. Viet Cong are pretty good from what I remember. Believe it or not, there's even a Vietnam game done by the guy behind Brutal Doom that's pretty good. I don't want to save yet, because if we do... Where is that medic? If I could have just a little bit of health. But this really puts you through the ringer. Like, no other D-Day assault is nearly as good as this. Because it legitimately is hard to do. Go, 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 go! And this is why I like health and not just, It's one of those things where I never actually have read why. Also, dude, you might want to load your rifle. This rifle is not actually loaded. Go, 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 go! That was hell. Getting up here. Medic! Give me health. Hey, don't yell at me. I barely got up here. Now, this, of course, is a scene that's similar to The Longest Day, where you gotta get the Bangalore torpedoes and try not to get shot to pieces. Wait a minute. Dude, if I'm a lieutenant, am I like a second lieutenant? That's why you can boss me around? What happened to that medic? I need more health. Give me health, dudes! Give me health! Yeah, well, fuck you. Okay, and the hell is not over yet. Just making it here, is just getting from here to there is probably going to take like 10 tries. This, of course, is a scene from Saving Private Ryan. You're going to be the sniper character in a second.
We've got to find a way up the block. We've got to go up there and take out that artillery. Jefferson, Weber, you're up. Get ready. Head for that trench over there.
Yep.
Covering fire.
That's going to be utterly worthless, Tom Hanks.
Go.
Yep. And there they go.
Stick to those impact graders. Cut across that trench over there and find a way up the
Oh no, don't tell me that. No.
Take out the bunker gunners. If you can get
Oh no, I saved just as I died.
find a
Yep, I saved just as I died. Thankfully,
hold up right here.
the game auto-saves all the time. You gotta wonder why later games wouldn't do that. Hey, he actually loaded his rifle.
Ventilate from that bunker. We've got to find a way up the block.
Yep.
Go up there
Uh-huh.
and take out that artillery.
Really? Would have never guessed.
Jefferson, Weber, you're up. Get ready. Head for that trench over there.
This all of a sudden doesn't make Starship Troopers look that unrealistic now, does it? The movie, not the book.
Go.
Okay, they're gonna get slaughtered again. I'm just gonna hide here.
Now, stick to those impact graders. Cut across to that trench over there and find a way up the block. Take out the bunker gunners. If you can get a clear shot.
Okay, as soon as he
Wait for my
finishes-
signal.
Okay, now it should
Covering fire.
run. Okay, now let's hide. Now, since this is from 2002, the machine gunners don't actually sit in front of their machine guns. I mean, it's kind of a graphical issue, but then again, it is 2002, so I'm willing to... God damn it! I'm willing to give them special dispensation. That'd be nice if they had to actually aim at me to hit, but whatever. Okay, let's jump. Nope. And the game never gets easier. Alright, and zap. Go, 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 go! Hide me, hide me. And no, you can't go prone either in this game. What do you think this is? Black Ops? Okay, you might as well reload the save. Okay, and we can sneak and shoot him, and save, and run. Dead before we can even turn around. Go, 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 go. I think we got him. And yeah, actually making it there, that requires a lot of luck. And there's one. And there's two. And let's go, go. You basically have to get lucky enough to not have them respawn as you're running. And this is before... Never got a game. Actually, Starship Troopers got a bunch of games. I'm gonna do the whole actually thing and say there's a whole bunch of Starship Troopers games. There was one in the early 2000s where you had to fight the bugs like you do in the movie. I think you had like some kind of power armor. I've never actually played it, but I have seen some screenshots of it. And then there's a modern one on Steam right now. It's not Helldivers. But there's an actual modern Starship Troopers game where you do have to fight bugs as well. It's supposed to be pretty good, but I've not had a chance to play it yet. Yeah, Starship Troopers has been in the news. The social media news. It's fascism, apparently, when it really isn't. I like how the appeals to authority are used for that. It's like, well, technically he said... I don't care what the creator said. Okay, there's that guy dead. Blast him. Go, 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 go. Nope, there's a mine there, so we can't actually go that way. You bastards. Damn it! Okay, we gotta try to get back there. I think I might try to save when we get back there. Alright, he's dead. Go, 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 go. Okay, okay, let's just hope they can't actually hit us where we're at. Shoot him in the head. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to go this way. Go, 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 go! It's like you're praying you'll actually make it. It's like real life. Go, 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 go! Nope. Okay, let's reload. Okay, blast him. Blast him. Go. Just run. This is where sprinting would really help. And like, it really is just luck if you're gonna make it there in time before they respawn. Because you can't turn around and shoot them, because if you do, you die. That was pure luck. That was just pure luck. But yeah, Starship Troopers is not really a movie about fascism. Instead, it's a movie about the horrors of war and corrupt governments and stuff like that. How did you get it? Oh, crap. Oh, it actually went over there. Good. Save. Nope, that didn't work. It's fate! Or really good programming. There we go. Blasted him. Give me my sweet, sweet Thompson. The Thompson might be crap in real life, but it's awesome. And I would never pay the money needed to get one, but whatever. There actually is a 100-round drum for the Thompson submachine gun. I would love to have a 1928 Tommy gun with that 100-round drum. One of the things I gotta say that this game really gets right is sound effects. Because it sounds like there's this big battle going on around you. You don't need to see it, but you can hear it, and your imagination makes it real. That's why, for me, this is just better than what COD would bring. Because COD had better technology, but it just doesn't hit the same as the cool kids have been known to say. Yeah, but the Tommy gun is really heavy. Like, I'm talking real heavy. It weighs more than the Garens. But yeah, that was like the most kick-ass D-Day ever. Because like, when you make it to this point, it's like, I can take on anything! I survived that! Blast him! Blast him! And this is where the game stays. Notice how much damage those Germans did to us as we went in here. You can't really just run and gun anymore. You can only run and gun for like the first part of the game. Once you get here, you have to like really be strategic with what you do. You have to preemptively reload, because in the time it takes you to reload, you can be killed. I guess kind of like real life. Enemy in this game can... Oh crap, you bastard. Ah, he blew himself up. Dumbass. But yeah, the enemies can blind fire, they can go prone, they can shoot you through walls. And when one of these guys just starts blasting you with a submachine gun, he will potentially kill you. Look at how hurt we are now. We're at 43 health. If you just run, you die. You basically need to be crouched the entire game. Never before or since would we have a game this hard in a war game. It's like, if... It also doesn't help that every German takes at least 3 hits to kill. Because as you can see, look, I shoot him once. I'd already shot him a couple times by that point, but I'm trying to... Crap! Fucking grenade! Yeah, the Anthony Grease gun's pretty great, actually. I'd love to have one of those too, but they ain't cheap. Oh, you bastard. And ho, Riley, yeah, you gotta lift. You lift, bro. You see, this is from 2002. You could do all kinds of stuff like that. Like shoot people in the back. I mean, look, you know, it's not a war crime if never mind. No one saw it. It's like stealth. It's stealthy if no one's alive. Holy crap, that is still one of my favorite levels in any game, even if it is that hard. And we got shot in the groin 2.7%. Looks like Pal's not having kids. Okay, so this is where the game gets really tough. Like, when you get to the bocage area, also we got the BAR. One of the cool guns, not very good. The BAR done by the Poles was actually better. The American BAR is kind of shit, but this is a video game, so it doesn't matter that much. Sir, I don't think dancing is going to help us in this situation. But as you can see, that guy can hit us from a pretty good distance, and you kind of get stun locked when you get hit. It basically makes the whole screen shake, and getting follow-up shots not easy. And they all pretty much have MP40s. And even the ones with K98Ks hurt. And that's not even getting into the dogs. There's dogs in this game, and each bite from a dog is about the same amount of damage as a K98K. It's pretty ridiculous. Yep, they got canned. I mean, they just moved on the college campuses. I mean, no, never mind. Can't say that. Yeah, the gun's like 20 pounds. Like, you had to lift, and these were scrawny guys back in the day. Well, scrawny compared to, people today. My grandfather mentioned that when he was in the Marine Corps, he was in the Marine Corps Reserve. Oh, you bastard! And yeah, like, they'll hide behind doors. They would always give the BAR to the smallest guy so they could stop for brakes faster. I'm not sure how true that is, but it sounds like it would be.
Hey, all right, some airborne boys.
Boy, are we glad to see you. We landed way off target, sir. We've been trying to find our regiment ever
And that's
since.
gonna be an expansion pack that's even harder.
Powell, stay here and watch the back.
Now, you can actually do melee in this game, but only with the pistol, and it's utterly worthless. I mean, I'm glad it's there, but it's pretty much worthless because by the time you've gotten into melee, yeah. But the Springfield, like in real life, is pretty much objectively shittier than the K98K with a scope. The K98K isn't quite right because it has an offset scope, but it's 2002. You know, you just kind of got to accept that it's not going to be 100% accurate. We got stereo lookouts. I always love the sound effect for this. This is my favorite Thompson, like, sound effect. The real Thompson doesn't sound quite like this, though. But give me a Thompson with a 100-round mag and I'd be real happy. But don't make me have to pay for it or the ammo. Now, we're gonna eventually get to a point that's gonna be another recreation of a scene from Saving Private Ryan. You keep wanting to say Saving Ryan's Privates, but that's a different movie entirely, I think. I wouldn't be surprised if such a thing actually existed. That's why you want to have a ballistic cup. Actually, that's supposed to be a viable tactic, is to shoot for the groin. That's neighboring first. You bastards in the background. Oh dear. Well, thanks for the $5. Hopefully that wasn't too embarrassing. And, you know, calling these guys bastards is not a bad thing, because they threw a grenade right in front of me. Almost got blown up. So the MG42 in this game is mostly accurate. I mean, obviously the real MG42 doesn't have infinite ammo, but it shoots pretty fast. But when you shoot it, it's a bit slower than it would be. MG42 is like my favorite, like, machine gun of all time, just because it really does just, you don't hear the individual shots. I would not want to be on the receiving end of it, I'll tell you that. It's one of those things I kind of regret not having the money for. A couple years, like 6 or 7 years ago now, some Yugoslavian surplus MG42 like semi-autos came into the country for like $3,000. Now they're like 15 grand, 16 grand. I want one. The Sperminator. Oh my. And we're not stuck on this turret either. That's one of the great aspects of Medal of Honor, is they don't stuff you on a turret like all those modern games do. And by modern, I mean 2010s era games. Like, I don't even know if games like this are even made today, because modern games just don't really do it for me with all that live service bullshit. Oh yeah, Gamergate 2.0. Yeah, that's going on now too, isn't it? Infinite, just have someone keep connecting belts. Okay, that could work, but then you have to be changing the barrels.
Everyone check your ammo.
It's very expensive, sir.
So much for our transport. Looks like
M2
we're gonna have to finish this mission on foot.
M2 balls like $1.50 a round. I just can't afford it. So yeah, blasting through this level was great after D-Day, because this was more of a normal kind of first-person shootery sort of thing. But even then, by this point, the enemies are going to be able to are just a lot smarter. Now, I think it's a little harder now because we got like 1080p. We've got a high FOV now, and so I think like if you were playing this on a smaller screen resolution, it'd be easier to see the enemy. So one thing about real life, things are a lot further away. One of the things I've been hearing from like, I'll mention Gamergate 2.0 in a minute, but like, one of the things I've seen in a number of videos is apparently people are able to hit out to 150 yards with a musket, a smoothbore musket. I don't buy that. I do not buy that everybody back in the 1700s could hit a man-sized target at 150 yards with a smoothbore. I just don't buy it. People are doing good to hit 50 yards with a modern rifle. I don't see that happening. Now, maybe with like a Kentucky rifle or a Pennsylvania rifle, okay, but a smoothbore, yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I could be wrong. My favorite gun would have to be the M1 carbine is my favorite World War II gun. It's just such a light, handy rifle. I mean, it's got 15 or 30 round mags, although in World War II you'd have only had the 15s. You can have extra mags on the gun with like the mag pouch. Now, the mag pouch you see on M1 carbines is actually meant to be worn on your belt, but World War II, I'm not sure if that was World War II or Korea where they put the mag pouch on the gun. Because like if you want to put the mag pouch on the M1 carbine, what you have to do is you have to take the entire action out of the stock, then slide the pouch over the stock. It's not something you can just take on and take off. Now, the M1 carbine's not even in this game, which is kind of shitty. The only game I think from this era that had the M1 carbine was COD 1. Okay, there's an MG42 right over there. Like, you could easily just blunder right out here and get completely eradicated. And so we're just gonna sneak out here and not get shot. Now look at that. Look at that blind fire. Look at that blind firing asshole. But yeah, Gamergate 2.0 is going on right now. There's essentially a company called Sweet Baby who apparently does narrative consultancy work. And there was a Steam user that decided to compile a list of all the games they worked on, and apparently that pissed them off because their games are so shitty that they didn't want people to know what they worked on. And so now the media is going after the guy for like compiling a list of games, because that makes sense. It's about as bad as the first Gamergate. And everything's going all right. Caleb Hicks just fighting through World War II and trying not to get blind fired by some of these bastards. Okay, this is where the game gets really hard. I'm going to be saying this a lot now because, okay, we're going to save here. And we're gonna run out of here. We're gonna run out here and immediately get killed if we aren't careful. For one, there's a sniper right there, but they actually have camouflage that works. So you can walk out there and you can get hit. Where did we get hit from? I don't know. I didn't see it. Didn't even see the muzzle flash. Still didn't see the muzzle flash. Still didn't see it. And so you kind of have to guess where they're at, which is much more realistic than Sniper Elite. See, Sniper Elite is supposed to be all about, you know, sniping, but you can see the scope glint and stuff like that, whereas here, you see nothing. Just a bush. Impression the game eventually gets pretty hard. Oh, you have no idea. This is normal difficulty. This is easy difficulty. The M1 carbine, you would think would be considered like an assault rifle, and there is a fully automatic M1 carbine, by the way. It's the M2 carbine. And that's where the 30-round mag came from. This is just normal difficulty, by the way. And it's supposed to be pretty good, but it never really caught on for whatever reason, because the 30 carbine cartridge, it's not bad, but it's not, you know, 5.56 or anything. A Play-Doh. Oh, it probably is one of those. I thought it said Play-Doh for a second. Okay, where is he? I don't know. You can hear him shoot. He's somewhere over here. And I've beaten this entire game multiple times, by the way. So you might as well just guess. But he's there. But even if you do just like spray and pray, he's just gonna keep blasting you like an asshole. And what he's gonna be is he's gonna be prone under a bush, just taking shots again and again and again. Okay, so he must not be able to get it. It's like I can hear him. So did you see him? Did you see that? Did you see where he was? Yeah. Normal difficulty. Gamers today would just go nuts at this kind of... Did you see that guy? And yeah, this is a pretty kick-ass game. This is one of my favorites. Like, it's difficult, but it's still fair enough that it doesn't get too annoying. I just shot the radio. It's just that, and it gets worse when we get to Sniper Alley, which we're gonna actually try, but maybe not beat.
Let's get back to those 88. Watch it. Over there.
Yep, here they come. And if you just charge over there thinking you're gonna blast them, you'll go from 100% health to 0 in like a second. Just crouch, be very careful, because they will hurt. And they can actually aim. Like, these are almost aimbots in how hard they are. Actually, as you can see, we didn't even play that shitty, and look how hurt I am. I'm down to 23 health. Normal difficulty, ladies and gentlemen. Normal difficulty. Oh, you bastard. They don't tell me to watch it. You're scripted to die. The basic field gray always looked kind of neat. It's kind of interesting that it's sort of a cinematic sort of thing where in World War II movies the Germans always look so prim and proper, whereas the Americans always look kind of sloppy. In real life, the German uniforms, while they looked pretty cool, they weren't actually as durable as I understand it as the American uniforms. And hello, Ace Party. And if I'm not mistaken, the Stahl helm, while it was useful to a certain degree, the M1 helmet was actually slightly better. Oh, crap. Yep. That 88mm would have killed us from overpressure alone in real life, but it's a video game, so we're trying to have fun here. And eventually we'll get a Thunderbolt, and he will blow the crap out of it. Yep, there he goes. But yeah, that overpressure alone would have killed us. Like, we would have just died. We would have literally had our organs shattered into sacks of goo. Because an 88mm is no joke. There's actually a scene in a, what is effectively Return to Castle Wolfenstein, the movie, but not really, with like the serial numbers filed off, where an 88mm is used to blow up a building. Basically, if it had fired from that close, it would have wiped out half the street. Netflix historical shows and movies. Oh man, I don't even watch Netflix for that. I'll watch like old shows on Netflix, but yeah, okay, wait. Before I answer that, this is a scene directly out of Saving Private Ryan, where Captain Miller has them attack a radar station. This is thankfully doesn't go quite as poorly as it did for him though, because we can just snipe that guy, run for cover. But yeah, the Netflix historical shows is nothing more than just bullshit propaganda. And yeah, I mean, I think like Netflix got sued by the Egyptian government for what they did to the Greek Cleopatra. It's like, yeah, Netflix is gonna woke is what they do, you know. And the idea behind that is you get rid of the various olds. I forget if it's 3 or 4. And so if all you can see, get out of the way, dude. If all you see is a certain thing, people will come to believe it to be true. It's kind of like Patton. This is actually sort of a positive example, but like the Patton you see in the movie is not like the Patton in real life. You know, the George C. Scott, you know, gravelly voiced Patton did not actually exist. But that's what people believe him to be. So now with, you know, Cleopatra being not historically accurate, that's what the layman is going to assume she was like. It's also really bad for Napoleon, what Ridley Scott did to him by basically turning him into this, you know, nebbish millennial when he most assuredly was not that. I mean, even the British would have said to tone it down a little bit. And yeah, looks aren't everything. Just because something looks cool doesn't mean it's gonna work. Because, like, these uniforms look great, but they just weren't quite as durable. It's kind of like if you compare the STG-44 to the M1 carbine. I mean, yeah, to a certain extent, the STG-44 is a lot better, but you're not going to have nearly as much ammo for that as you are the M1 carbine, so there's that. I mean, and for the longest time, even when I was growing up, like, the Germans had the better technology, man. It's like, that sounds great in theory. In practice, nuke. And B-29. And aircraft carriers. There's even, like, an experimental radar thing that had, like, an actual IFF that allowed you to have like this radar set up for like machine guns that would read IFF tags. I'm not sure if it actually worked, but the fact the Allies even were working on that was pretty great. And yeah, Patton in real life is not quite as cool looking as George C. Scott. Verify classic. Totally broken and useless. Oh man. Well, I'll just install the original PC version. I was going to review that classic collection, but I don't want to waste my money on it. I'll just install the original Battlefront and review that. It's kind of sad, but I'm not surprised with gaming as it is today. Okay, so we're going to blow the crap out of another 88, and then we're going to go to the real hard level. Oh, yes. The Sniper Alley. I think that's another scene from... Oh, crap. Another scene from Private Ryan. The one where Vin Diesel gets blasted. 9th worst reviewed game on Steam? Fuck, how can they ruin 2 of the great Star Wars games? God damn it. Ugh. Boom. So what this game does that's very different from the other war shooters is you've got these war levels like this, but then you'll have like individual levels where you're like just on your own with standard first-person shooter stuff. And we'll do one of those in a little bit, but I want to show Sniper Alley here. And this Nebelwerfer hunt is also a pretty hard one, but we're gonna skip that, and we're gonna go do the sniper one, because my god is this hard. Okay, Bocage, let's see, Siegfried Forest, no that's not it. Siegfried Forest is pretty rough too. There it is, Sniper's Last Stand. Oh my good god, is this gonna be rough. You thought it was bad trying to hit those guys through the bushes? Oh man, it's gonna be. They would remove the original Battlefront from Steam and GOG. This is why. This is why it's good to have the originals. That way, they can't remove these. Alright, so. Let's see. Close your window. No, it's from the game. Window is always closed. Alright. Now see, that's pretty easy, but you can easily step out here and you're gonna get shot from everywhere and you will have no idea where it's coming from. These guys are dead. They're just dead. Don't even try. Now you can actually get a medal if you keep them alive, but you gotta be a better player than I am. Because they're just gonna run out like idiots and get blasted. So these guys are gonna be blind firing. They're going to be actually taking cover. Fear gets like all the fame for good AI, but man, the AI in this is way better than I remember. Now, in the original PlayStation 1 game, the AI was not too terrible. Now, where did I get hit from? Where am I getting shot from? I don't know. Did you see where it came from? Is it a guy just standing right at that window? Hiding right behind it like an asshole? I think he's right there. Nope, he's right there. Yeah. Normal difficulty. Now try this on hard. Okay, I might as well just reload the save, because so we need to change that for this. Now I can still hear him shooting. This is where you gotta like use your audio senses a little bit. I think some of those guys were still alive. Oh, you bastard. And sometimes they hide in the wardrobe. I'm down to 5 health, so I might as well just reload the save. You get down to that point, you might as well just reload and not even try. Alright, not in World War II, it'd be in Korea. The M1C is what it was called. It was not very good, and it was mainly brought down due to political corruption. They manufactured the scopes and mounts in one factory, the rifles at another factory, god damn it, at another factory, and then were assembled at yet a third factory. So, yeah. That was an example of somebody's cousin got a contract. Now, where is that asshole? I can hear him shooting. At what? Then there was the M1D, but that was, never got a... Okay, I might as well reload the save. The M1D, the big D, would be, never adopted by anyone, but it was actually pretty good. And was actually made by John Garand himself. I think it's coming from that house. Oh, damn it. Nope. It's not there. Like I said, where's the fire coming? Can you see where the fire is coming? Pretty much throughout the entirety of World War II, you had this, which was the 03A3 sniper. Damn it. I actually thought about putting a red dot on my M1. Then I realized that would be sacrilege. I have a red dot on the carbine, but not on the rifle. God damn it. Like I told you, this is where it gets hard. Do you know where we're getting hit from? I don't know. I can't even see anything. Because you're not actually going to see the muzzle flash. Which, if you could see the muzzle flash, it would make things a lot easier. Okay, now we can hide over here, behind this car. I think those actually were pretty good, but my, 43 Springfields... Okay, hold on a second. I'm playing this in a window. Do you see that? There's his helmet. Also, you can shoot the helmets off the heads of enemies, by the way, so they get a free hit. Oh, god damn it. Okay, hold on. This was not really designed to be played in the window, so it won't capture my mouse cursor. Weirdly enough, you can play this in a window by just hitting Alt-Enter, which is somewhat similar to DOSBox. Yeah, I heard somebody else buy it. Alright, so do you see where we just got shot from? I did. And he's hiding in the... He's gone prone like an asshole. Okay, first, let's throw a grenade in there and hope that actually does something. Or actually will even reach it. Nope, not even close. How embarrassing. Okay, that did kill him. No, it didn't. All it did was piss him off. He literally got shot in the head by a 30-06. And it just pissed him off. Why? Because you can knock their helmets off. Fuck you, game. You can see why they made this game, made the succeeding games a lot easier, because, like, I can't tell where I'm being shot from, and I've already played this before. It's like, where am I getting hit from? And by the time you've looked around to try to find him, you're already dead. Now, thankfully it's not randomized, but I didn't bother memorizing it, because I actually have a life. Okay, he's gotta be somewhere. He's not up there. And by the time you try to look, already dead. Now, the best place to get an actual M1 Garand today is still the CMP. The sad part is not everybody really cares about the M1 Garand. Like, people will buy them and then just sell them off. Because, yeah, they aren't as viable as, say, the M1 Carbine. All the boomers bought the M1 Carbines decades ago. But even then, the M1 Carbine wasn't cheap. Because the M1 Carbine could still be had for, like, $800 in, like, the 80s. So, yeah. They're not any cheaper today. And by the time you've looked, you're dead. It is not one of those things where, like, oh, you're just not paying attention. Like, there's nothing to see. They're damn near invisible. What you basically have to do, and we're not going to do it today, but what you essentially have to do is save after every sniper you see. Otherwise, you're going to be here all week. And this isn't even the hardest part of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're going to actually go ahead and move on from this to a much more fun level. But it's really that bad. Like, you cannot see where you're getting hit from. Okay, we're gonna go to this one, because this one's pretty fun, pretty easy in comparison to that. But yeah, it's like, you can't see anything. This is one of those basic first-person shooter levels where you gotta infiltrate a German base. I don't think they'd be sitting at a poker table with their helmets on. Those helmets are not light. But yeah, it's just so hard to get through that one level because you just can't see anything. Yeah, see my papers. Glory to Ostrotska, whatever. Yeah, Sig Heil, how you doing? And we're about to Heil, how you doing some guys in here. I like how ballsy these guys are, though. Like, okay, you gotta destroy this prototype. Yeah, hello. Smashy, smashy. I love how the scientist dudes he just pulls out a gun like a boss and just starts shooting you. But yeah, man, that level was rough. I beat it back in the day without cheats. I beat that level, that sniper level, but it is the hardest level in this game. I love how these mechanics they're just open carrying. They just, dude, y'all are like flagging each other. I don't think you want to do that. I mean, I'm just saying. No wonder they have like 8 safeties on some of these guns. People are dumb. But yeah, this is probably my favorite level in the entire game. Not only is it really, really impressive, but it's so much easier than a lot of these others. But yeah, I did it. I went through the passage that preyed upon the weak. Yeah. Glory to Ostrowska. Alright, so we gotta go grab another set of papers, because bureaucracy is our greatest enemy. Also, I really like that animation of that guy just randomly using his hammer. He thinks he's Thor, I guess. I mean, he is German, so I guess that makes some sense. Hey, dude, just don't mind me. Don't mind me. Could you walk a little faster? You're not exactly that imperious. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Get in there. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Turn to the left. I'm gonna shut that door, and I'm gonna shoot you in the back. I always kind of wanted one of these little high standards, but they're ridiculously expensive. Kind of like the Colt Woodsman. Those things are like over $1,000 for a 22 pistol. Yep. See, my papers are darker green, so that means I'm like cooler, I guess. It's a very short level compared to a lot of the others. Oh my god, he's welding! He will get a lot of money for that. Oh, alright. So, this one is, you can actually pick up a medal if you pick up a manifest. Yep, how you doing? Could you, like, get out of my way? Thank you. The second you shoot somebody, though, you immediately lose your cover, even if it is... Yeah, looking pretty smug there for a guy who's dead. Now, you don't want to set those bombs yet, because if you do, you can easily get kind of screwed and get blown up. Yeah, see, that's the manifest. There's just little bonus objectives. You don't necessarily have to do them, it doesn't really matter, but it's always kind of fun when you discover one randomly. Hey, dude. Alright, and we're gonna shoot you. Try not to blow up the whole ship. Now, why exactly planting the bomb got my cover to be blown, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, nobody really saw me do that. Now, the high standard here is supposed to be a 22, so I'm not sure if you'd really be able to do a one-hit kill, but whatever. I mean, I guess you could if you hit somebody in the right place. Oh, crap. Crap! I'm already really hurt, but I guess my feelings will recover one day. Alright, now, this is where the game gets hard again. Because as you can see, I'm already beat to shit just trying to get off the boat. Come on, run, run! They definitely toned the difficulty down in Call of Duty 1, though. Because the whole game is a lot like this. It's not a slog, though. I wouldn't call this a slog because they do give you plenty of health and plenty of chances to not die. Not at all like Final Doom. God, that game is difficult. Alright, so you always want to use that sniper. You want to keep these people at a distance, because the second they close with you, they can just utterly annihilate you. Now, actually getting out of here, we're at 23 health. Now we're at 11. I tell you, they got aimbot accuracy. We're at 1 health. 1. And that happens all the time in this game. I don't think iron sights would really help much either. I think that's a band-aid box. Yep, that's what it is. Now, actually trying to get there. Look at that asshole blind firing. Look at that. Give me the health. Now, when you're fighting up close like this, what'll end up happening is, if you run out of ammo, you will be killed before you reload. Not only that, but what can also happen is, if you try to switch your weapons, and look at these assholes, look at them. I put like a burst of 9mm into them, and they're just gonna get up. They don't even care. They're just gonna get up like it was nothing. And so what you gotta learn is just what weapon to use at the right time, because if you just try to run and gun it, well, like that, I might as well just reload the save. And they do like to camp walls. They love to do that. Once again, might as well reload the save. You're just gonna get shot in the back. This game was never easy. That's why I like to cheat back in the day. Can you imagine a gaming journal trying to play this game today, though? Shoot him in the dick. He deserved it. You're gonna wall camp like that. Alright, and let's... Now we're almost out of here. And then we're gonna I'm gonna show off the last part of the game. The hardest part of the game. Like, if you thought this was bad, oh no, oh no. That last level is much worse. Ah, oh, you bastards. Okay, we're just gonna stay crouched. No, I got lucky there because he missed. Shoot that guy in the dick. And we're gonna blast him. Now, the level's not over once we get to the exit there. There's actually a whole bunch left. And getting to that train... Now I'm gonna cover all this in the review. Now I'm down to 1 health. 1. Just 1. Not 2. Just 1 health. Now, come on. And as you can see, he's blind firing. They literally gave them the ability to blind fire and hit without even aiming. Okay, fuck it. We're just gonna move on. I want to show this because, like, this really doesn't show just how hard this game really is. Okay, let's see. Which do we want to do? Do we want to go here, or do we want to go there? Because, see, like, the whole last part of the mission is really tough. Yeah, let's get the. No, let's go. No. Here we go. The Sturmgewehr. Palmetto State Armor is going to be making some of these. And the game is very appreciative of that particular rifle as well. Like, the game's like, it is a fine weapon. What are we trying to do? Infiltrate the base. Okay, that's what we want to do. And you do not want to get spotted by one of those MG42s, that's for sure. Shoot him in the face. Now, you're not really going to raise an alarm right now. But you do definitely not. You want to make sure they don't hit that alarm. Also, I want to point out I'm down to 34 health. And I haven't even made it inside yet. Just wait for this. Just wait for the last bit. Oh, it's going to get bad. Like I'm telling you, it took me 14 minutes to go 3 feet. Alright, so we got the uniform. Gonna save. Got the papers and some health. And oftentimes you will find like a 100 health pack. And you need it. You need it bad. Hey dudes, how's it going? Yeah, how you doing? Hear about that, oh crap, no. Yeah, well, fuck it. Just blast him. No. We can do it right. We can do it right. Because actually it's a lot easier if you just sneak all the way to the Sturmgewehr. And it's not hard to do that either. Because I was able to do that on my first try. I'm just going to blame the chat. When in doubt, blame the chat. Now see, what you can do is you can just walk over here. Oh, come on, you bastards! I was able to do this before. You want to do it? Alright, you want to play that game? Double kill. Triple kill. Make sure they don't get to that alarm. Alright, there we go. Thank you for the papers. Now, usually you had to kill those guys anyway, but they never really aggroed that at that point for some reason. Yep. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, mein Führer, whatever. Alright, so far so good. Now, getting out of here is like, really, really rough. Could you not flag me with that pistol, dude? Could you not flag me? No wonder they had to have like 18 different safeties on German pistols. See, that's why the P-38 has a decocker, because they're just going around flagging each other like idiots. So we're about to get the Sturmgewehr. It is the most powerful weapon in the game in both your hands and the enemy's. Alright, let's shut that. Oh, I'd want one of these in real life, that's for sure. And Palmetto State Armory is going to provide. Now, you might think, oh, I'll just set the bomb here and go out this door. No. You do that, you get blown up. Oh, I forgot to get the blueprints. Damn. Okay, well, let's just go back here. Nothing to see here. There's like STG-44s just sticking out my pants legs. Okay, here we go. These scientists are gonna get kind of ballsy. Yep, how's it going? You look pretty smug there, dude. I mean, you might want a holster for that thing. Now, is that a P-38? Okay, good. That is a P-38, not a Luger. Hey, dude. He moved fast. Like, it's gun-slinging scientist here. Alright, let's... Now, if anybody's trying to, leave message in the chat, it's not showing up for me for some reason. I do not know why. YouTube does not like me, apparently. Let's drop the bomb. Drop some F-bombs. Hey, how's it going? Don't mind the ticking. Hey, how'd you know it was me? It's just a coincidence, I swear. I didn't plant a bomb. Alright, it's STG-44 time. See, this is why the rifle was so good in real life. No other rifle could do that. Not that it's really helping me much, because, well, aimbots. And it's going to be this bad all the way out. Now, we're going to try to get out of here before I show you the real hard part of the game. The real hard part. Ugh. This chair is not comfortable for sitting in for hours at a time. Damn it. Oh, we're down to 1 health? Holy crap. Like I told you, it's rough. This is why I love the game so much. Like, you just had to pop out for like a second. Very few other games, actually had you do that. Now, sometimes they'll drop health, but as you go through the game, it gets rarer and rarer. Oh, and they're just gonna infini spawn Germans here. It's like, it's gonna infini spawn. So you can't really just play it strategic. And it gets real bad at the end, where they will infini spawn behind you. Which is really, really annoying. Oh, I think I know what's happening. Let's see if that's doing what I think it's doing. No, it's not. Okay. Ah, well, whatever. We got technical problems, ladies and gentlemen, but We'll persevere. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He just lies down. You know why? Because it works. I'll shoot you in the dick, sir. And it gets real bad when they show up with STGs of their own. Real bad. This is a game that preys upon the weak. I'm actually doing pretty good when I recorded this earlier in the week. One problem here, though, is what is PAL doing? Why is that rear sight elevated to that point? What are you trying to do? Hit 1,000 yards? They're right there. Okay, these guys are literally just going to infinity spawn the entire time. There's no clearing this area before you run out here. Because that's what you'd think you would do, but no, they're just gonna keep. They're just gonna keep coming. Just gonna keep coming. And so this is where you gotta literally just save every few feet, and just keep trying it again and again and again. So I think now they're gonna start spawning with STGs. Yeah, pretty ballsy of that guy. He's just gonna try to bayonet me, huh? And notice they've all got MP40s. Now see, like, that's why you can't really run and gun, because they're gonna hit you. It's gonna knock you back and knock off your aim. Okay, we're done. We're done with that. We're not gonna try to get through there. What we are gonna do, though, is we're gonna go here to the final run. Oh, we're not gonna run for 2 hours like we normally do, just because my hands are starting to hurt a little bit. Health on the floor behind you, then. Try refreshing the chat or switch from top chat to live chat. All right. Okay, I forgot all about that. There we go. Oh my god. It actually works. Responder detail. 9 times by a 9mm pistol. Yeah, that's not fun. Okay, let's do it. Let's do final run. So, what you do in this level is you gotta run to the exit. But getting to that exit is rough. As you can see, I died literally within the first 2 seconds. It's like a ROM hack almost. That's the wrong level. Okay, let's get back to this. It's like a ROM hack almost. Okay, final run. We're at 3 health. There's health right there, but you have to actually get to it. And there's a good chance you might not. Now, this is timed. The entire base is blowing up because you just blew up some mustard gas. And you've got to try to get out of here. All the while, everybody's going to be shooting at you. And you kind of got to know where you're supposed to go. This is really cool, but I cannot tell you how many times it took me to get to the exit. Because they were not being... Look at that. Look at that. They've got STGs, and he is shooting me in the back. But you try to stop... But if you try to shoot him, you'll get blown up. And look at that asshole blind firing again. Alright, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. It's one of those things where you gotta, like, use 2 hands on the keyboard. And look at that. He survived getting shot with 8mm Kurtz, because these enemies, not easy. Now see, if you fight these guys, you will get blown up, but you also get shot in the back, just like that. And we're not even to the true hard part yet either. Oh my, that's pretty, it feels like that. Come on, come on, come on, come on. This is actually a pretty good run, too. Now I wonder, though, in real life, would these guys be dumb enough to try to kill me as I try to run away? And as did I, JB, as did I. Alright. This is where the real difficulty begins. Okay? This is where the real difficulty begins. Oh, okay. This is where the real difficulty begins. You have to basically get to a train car. And the reason why I have this paused is because if I try to talk while I do this, I'm just gonna die. There's about 5 guys standing in front of that train car. This base is blowing up, and you've got 54 health. You basically have to plan out how you're gonna do it. This took me 14 minutes to get through. 14 minutes, and it's not that far. Also, there's a guy up in a sniper tower too. This is where the pain begins. So, first, we gotta shoot that guy. Then we gotta reload. Then we gotta shoot this guy. Okay, that went about like I expected. Now notice, okay, I think we took too much time. Yep, took too much time. Grab it. And there's a guy right up there. He's right there. Good luck trying to hit him. Now, I know that looked easy, but by God, that took me 14 minutes. Why doesn't anyone clone the Luger? It's too expensive. And that's technically the end of the game. I know that looked easy, but by God, that took me 14 minutes. That took me 14 minutes to beat. Because you have to have like a plan before you can actually get through it. Alright, well, we're not done. We're just gonna go and... the bridge isn't that great. This forest is annoying. I'm trying to find something that's not particular. Ooh, let's go to that town. There's a town here that you gotta fight through. That's not it. That's not it either. Yeah, this is the one. Alright, we'll do this. I know, that looked so easy. It looked so easy to beat, but it really wasn't. I swear it wasn't. Okay, that's not the one. We want to actually be at the first part of the town. Where is that? Because the town's pretty cool. And it's just a fairly standard one. Well, I say it's standard. None of this stuff is... Ooh, I forgot about this one. Okay, yeah, we'll do this one. Yeah, so... the way Call of Duty worked at one point is... you'd have the Infinity Ward developed ones that would be, you know, typical first-person shooters. And then you'd have, like, the Treyarch developed CODs where you could use vehicles. Well, Medal of Honor, yeah, you get to drive a King Tiger tank. This level is just as rock hard as anything else, though. You gotta really be paying attention. Gotta really pay attention to guys with Panzerschrecks, like that guy there, and other tanks. Sometimes you can literally try to blow a guy up, and he'll just be fine. He'll just walk away. You don't care. Fuck you, dude. And you. No, I'll just rather hit the telegraph pole. Yeah, the tank gun in this is very, very weak. Like, I'm, like, ridiculously weak. Oh, crap, I forgot about that. Got him. Oh, yeah, there's no health. There's, like, no tank health. And since this is... predates the idea of regenerative health, yeah, you start the level with all the health you're gonna get. And there are anti-tank guns you gotta watch out for, and they're not hidden, but they're kind of hard to see. Blast him. You can't hurt me. You can only hurt my feelings. I think if you fired off a tank gun that close to something, you would blow yourself up, but whatever. That guy would literally be atomized, as would that building, but it's 2002. I'm just glad we get to drive around in a tank, because it's awesome. Ooh, get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Oh, one guy died out of all that. Now, oh, they got run over by his own people. Now that's a Panzer III. That Panzer III's gun should not be able to harm a Royal Tiger, like, at all. But whatever, it's a video game. If they can't hurt you, it's not that fun, is it? Well, unless they annoy you. And then God mode time. Now this is pretty unrealistic in that the transmission hasn't broken yet. I know, that transmission, I'm surprised it's still running at all. Now remember, this is 2002. Quick, break his transmission! And it controls pretty great too. I think it brewed up. Nope, it's on fire though. That's not gonna go into the Royal Tank Museum. And there's still more after this. But we'll skip back to, we can try to find that town level real quick. Alright, where is that town level? Is that it? No, that's... I think that might be it. Yeah, I think this is it. Let's do it. Yeah, it's well occupied by a garrison of skilled winter troops. They're not gonna be skilled anymore. Don't you mean killed winter troops? Look at how many shots these guys take, though. Okay, let's try to be sneaky. Let's use the, let's use our integrally, I can't even say it. Let's use our suppressed high standard, shall we? Hey, dude. You can actually kind of stealth it for a little bit here. It's kind of worth it. Shoot him in the back. At least this is better than Return to Castle, where, like, if you get spotted once, you lose the mission. That took a while. Yeah, this is close to the end of the game. I actually showed the end of the game already, which I magically was able to get through. Yeah, I will admit, I'd forgotten this part of the game, too. When I replayed this for the review that I'm gonna do in June, I'd forgotten all about this. But then again, I hadn't beaten this game in something like 10 or 12 years. It'll happen to you! Time will fly. Oh, you bastard. They do like shooting you in the back. I mean, it is a viable tactic. But it's so unsporting. Sporting, we're trying to... Ah, damn it. You bastards. But I can see why the developers who went on to make COD 1 really toned this down. But I think by toning it down, though, it does kind of cheapen it a little. And that's me saying that, because I'm not a big fan of, like, a super challenge, but at the same time, it does make this game really memorable. And having to hit the F5 key every step you take because of enemy placement is pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. Got to the bridge level. The bridge level isn't too bad, but really the major, as TV tropes would call it, the beef gate, which I've never called it that, but where the game kind of stopped for most people is that sniper level that I showed earlier in the stream. Most people aren't going to be able to beat that because it is just, it's almost impossible without a lot of trial and error. Now you can't always cheat, but not everyone's going to want to cheat like I do. But then again, I still was able to beat it legit once, twice now. That's one of those things where there needs to be a mod that, like, shows muzzle flash. If ever there was going to be a remaster, if they remastered this game today, which will never happen, but if they did, just simply adding muzzle flash to enemy snipers would really make that a lot easier and a lot more doable. I mean, I guess you wouldn't have the bragging rights of, like, being able to beat it, but, you know, being able to see the enemy is kind of important. I would actually say it's probably a little harder than the Jackal Sniper part of Halo 2, if only because it goes on longer than what happens with the Jackal Snipers. But that is a good point. It is pretty much on par with that. I hadn't thought about the Jackal Snipers. I had forgotten about the Jackal Snipers. Halo 2 was a really fucking difficult game. Like, Legendary in Halo 2 was insanely hard. But I beat it like a million times. No, I've never beaten Halo on Legendary except for once. And that was the first game co-op. I would never even try to beat Halo 2 on Legendary. Actually, no, I take that back. I did try it once, just to see how quick I would die. And yeah, I never made it never even came close to getting off a Cairo station. Never even came close. I'm gonna piss people off about Halo though when I do my top 13 shooters of the 2000s, because I give it a pretty high place, because Halo, people like to hate on Halo because it's popular, but Halo really is a major game of the 2000s, because the Halo franchise became extraordinarily popular. The game was really quite advanced for its day, and even today, with its outdoor levels and flying and shit. And Master Chief became a first-person shooter icon on par with Doom Guy. So you can't really say that Halo doesn't deserve the popularity it has. Oh, crap. Yep. Do I want to save? Yeah, the high standard is a 22 pistol. The high power is the greatest pistol of all time. And the high point is... it's something, alright. I'll admit, I kind of like the high point just because, okay, I might as well just reload the save. I kind of like the high point because it looks like something that Wayland-Yutani would make. On through reach was great. And yeah, it's sad that 343 utterly ruined Halo, but whatever. I mean, Halo 4 wasn't all bad. But really, killing off Cortana was a very bad idea. Okay, let's zoom in and shoot you. And your light. That's gonna be expensive. Good luck getting the tungsten. And shoot you. And your light. Okay, let's save here. We're not too hurt, thankfully. Our feelings have been spared. Legendary took me an hour to beat the first level. I bet. I only ever played Halo 1 Legendary, and that was co-op. And man, when you get onto the Truth and Reconciliation on Legendary, that's just ridiculous. Blast him. Do we really need all these bombs? I'm just saying. Might be a little overkill. Now, you don't actually have a melee in this game yet. The expansions would have it, but all you can do is beat people over the head with a pistol. Which, as you'd imagine, is pretty worthless. Okay, run, run, run. Halo... and see, that's the thing. That's why I consider Halo one of the most important first-person shooters of the early 2000s, just because everybody knows, you know, who Master Chief is. I mean, I'm such a Halo nut. Oh, you bastard. I'm such a Halo nut, I spent a ridiculous amount of money on a Master Chief costume that, sadly, I've not had an opportunity to wear. Oh, crap. If I don't look at it, it can't hurt me. Big problem with wearing like a Master Chief costume is just the fact that it's very, very hot. And trying to wear that in a hot Texas summer is not something you want to do. Even dressing up as a stormtroop is not an easy thing either. Oh, you bastard. Okay, let's save. You don't even have the weapon visible. The blind skull. Yeah, I never did the skull stuff. Huh. I shot him in the chest, but it didn't actually register. I wonder if that's because of the mod. I don't know. Weird. One of the things when I'm getting shot by something I didn't see. Just keep popping in and out. That's pretty much what you gotta do. You just gotta pop in and out. Okay, might as well reload the save. Might as well. Okay, I finally got some 8 Kurtz. Now, before PSA promised to start selling these STGs, you either had to buy an original one or you had to get one of the like 5 that came into the country from Germany like back in 2004. And those things were like $5 grand. But an original one's like $100 grand, so you gotta be rich. Get him, get him. Okay, now I know I'm not going nuts. I put a whole burst into that guy and it didn't register. Clone Trooper or Stormtrooper? Which armor? I would say I prefer the Clone Trooper. But to be honest, when it comes to actually wearing it, it's about the same. I mean, like, just in terms of looks, I like the Clone Trooper a lot more than the Stormtrooper. But in terms of, like, putting him on and wearing him and walking around, they're both about as bad as each other. Especially in the hot Texas summer. Damn it! Getting to the air conditioning is, like, the most important thing. Yeah, Halo 4, man, killing off Cortana, I think, was the dumbest idea in the long, sad history of bad ideas. But the game was still pretty playable, though. The Scout Trooper is not a bad design. I don't actually have a Scout Trooper, but it's not a bad design, but my only problem with it is it's not armored enough. It's much easier to put on, I would presume, just because you don't have a lot of leg plates. Mando's one of the harder ones, just because there's so much shit that goes on him. Oh yeah, I think Halo 4 is now what, 11? God damn it. Okay, let's just back up. Just back up. Back up there. I like how they grenaded themselves. And glad to see you, Canada 407. Unfortunately, I'm almost done with the stream because I've been going for almost 2 hours and my hands are tired. Oh, come on, that's bullshit. He literally just spawned in there. Where the Germans have teleporters? See, it's stuff like this that makes this game not as good as Return to Castle, because Return to Castle didn't do stuff like this. Our Trooper or Commandos. Yeah, like the Commandos are pretty awesome. I thought about getting some Commando armor at one point, but man, did that look hard to put on. Overly poetic and up their own ass ship names. Hey, Truth and Reconciliation is awesome, and it's Pillar of Autumn. I'm just saying, they were cool. It was something different. Well, the Ewoks, you know, the way I actually make that work in my own headcanon is there was like 200 Ewoks for every one Stormtrooper, and so the way the numbers mattered. Best 343 industry. Yeah, I could agree with that. I really don't like the 343 art style, though. There's the dog. Where they will basically blast... The dog will kill you in like 3 or 4 bites. It's ridiculous. All the way back here. Screw that. Okay, we'll go do one more mission before I call it a day. Or at least part of a mission, because actually doing any mission to completion is kind of rough. Yeah, here we go. This one's pretty tough. I remember this. This mission will always be stuck in my mind because I was going to go take a test the day I did it. And I was so nervous about it. Like, I'm gonna fail. I will not be able to do it. I do not stand a chance. And I passed it with like a B, so it wasn't even that hard. That's one of 2 scholastic memories that really stick with me. Like the time I thought I was gonna fail for the entire semester, and it turns out not only did I not fail, I ended up making like a high B. It's like, I'm screwed. It's gonna fail. It's like, oh yeah, well, you got like an 85. It's like, oh, I guess I had nothing to worry about then. See, at least here we can see that guy and shoot him in the head through this fucking soda straw that we call a scope. Optics technology is not what it is today. I think we're all kind of spoiled by modern day optics because, you know, you can buy like a 12 power scope for like less than $200 and it's gonna have good glass. And it's gonna work. You're gonna shoot me in the back, huh? Halo mod for Battlefront 2. Yeah, I've seen that. I've thought about playing it, but I've got so many games to play, I just haven't bothered. Because, like, I've played so much Battlefront 2 over the last almost 20 years now, that it's like, eh. Oh, come on, he's shooting me through the wall. Come on, game. Be fair. Be fair. To be fair. I think for me, when it comes to submachine guns from World War II, if I had the money, I would probably buy a PPSH, which you can actually use in Medal of Honor Frontline, not Frontline, Spearhead, the expansion of this game. Be like a 71 round drum. Hell yeah, count me in. Yeah, those PS2s are built like tanks. Not at all like the Xbox. The Xbox originals, I had 2 of those things, and both of them died in like 2 years after buying them. And it's not like I was gonna say, it's not like I played them that much, but I actually did, so maybe that's why they broke, but I don't know. You think they would have a little better build quality, and I played the PlayStation 2 as much, if not more. Blast him. It's a U-boat. But couldn't we just drop a nuke on them, sir? Well, we can't do that. 360 died within a month. There is a semi-auto PPSH, but it's not any good. Because, like, converting an open bolt gun to a closed bolt, it just doesn't really work that well. And it's heavy, and yeah. Now, there's like a PPSH styled gun that you can buy, where you could buy. They probably long since sold out now. That looks kind of like it, but isn't. But those things were like, when you could get them, they were like 13 grand, so, yeah. Yeah, the 360 I had, when it first came out, died pretty quick, but I've been using a Star Wars one since, like, 2017. It's still going great. Knock on all the wood. It better work, because I don't have to buy another one. I think by, like, 2010, they got it down to where they actually would last more than 3 days. Just blast him. Oh, crap. See, this is why you can't just run out there, because you will just get slaughtered. Dude, I'm just gonna shoot him in the dick. Just shoot him in the dick. Modern Warfare 3. That is one of the Modern Warfare games I probably played the most, I want to say. Because that was the time when I was in college. I actually had people to play with, believe it or not. Friends, human beings. What are these creatures? And so I got some nostalgia for that. It's not that great of a game, but certainly not on quality with this thing, but it's one of those I remember when I was a youthing it up. Okay, let's save. Uh-oh, I hear it. I hear a dog out there. No, he's not there. But I see you. COD 4 as a single player game is still pretty okay. My problem with like COD, really, COD 4 in particular, is just it ruined first person shooting forever. I mean, that's where you went away from games like this to games where it's pretty much all scripted cutscenes, you know, it's all just walking around and everything. Like, this game gives you a solid 6 or 7 hours of gameplay with minimal story interruptions. And that's kind of how I like my games. You know, I love story, but when it comes to a first-person shooter, I shouldn't just be walking around. Oh, he's still out there. He's just, working all the time like I was a few years ago, so he has not had a chance to get back into the whole YouTube game. Damn it. Screw you, dude. Yeah, the old Xbox Live. I actually had some people not too long ago it's like, General Lotz, can you add me on Xbox Live? It's like, I'm so sorry. I haven't used Xbox Live since 2013. I don't even have a modern day Xbox machine and have no real reason to own one. Because PC. So you kind of got to be careful here. If you're not paying attention, what'll happen is a dog will literally bite you in the ass. And you can die from that. And see, this is where the difficulty is still pretty reasonable. This is probably one of the levels I've played the most. Once you get past D-Day, the game just gets so punishing. Reactivated the Xbox Live Network for Halo 2. Yeah, I did not play Xbox Live until like 2010. When I played my original Xbox, I had no real... Actually, I don't think I even had what would have been called back then high-speed internet. I had dial-up till 2008. Okay, I'm being shot in the back. We're down to 15 health again. So we want to try to go grab that medicinal canteen. It's got Pervitin. I did play Halo 2 once, multiplayer, and died, like, a lot. A ridiculous amount. Okay, we're getting close to the end of this level, and when we finish it, we will call it a day, but this game has not aged a day. It's ridiculously hard, but I think still ridiculously fun. I think if they just gave us muzzle flashes, it wouldn't be so terrible. But whatever. Speaking of something that's not so terrible, Bob's Burgers, ladies and gentlemen. I'd heard about that show, but just considered it, you know, your traditional crap that you'd find on the Fox network, but it's remarkably not bad. Finally went ahead and watched a few episodes of it. It's actually pretty funny. It's got some snappy writing. Much snappier than I expected it to be. It's apparently done by the same guy who did a number of Adult Swim shows. I mean, I can imagine people hating that show, though, just because it could get annoying. It's one of those things that even I have to watch it only a few episodes at a time, but it's remarkably funny. Mostly, but it kind of does the Rick and Morty thing on occasion, where it's just people screaming or just not being able to shut up. But when they actually can shut up, they can actually tell some decent jokes. I'm actually not going to end the stream just yet. Let's go way back before that. Plan stolen. Yeah, let's go here. So, is dial-up in 2008 better than 90s dial-up? No, it's about the same. I wanted to download an 80 megabyte file. That's megabyte, not gigabyte. 80 megabyte file. And it took 3 days, I think. It's one of those things that... Yeah, we already moved from that. Yeah, but I know, like... See, I know what you mean. You gotta holster the gun with the Q key. But, yeah, dial-up was terrible no matter what, and even my so-called high-speed internet got, I think, 64 kilobytes at best per second. And, yeah, and I was happy to have that. I remember when I first downloaded Dragon Age Origins, that took 24 hours to download, and that was only like 10 gigabytes. It's like, we're kind of spoiled for choice these days, especially with fiber. Fiber is kind of interesting in that it uses light pulses and actually has the longest distance of any kind of networking. Yeah, I didn't really do much internet stuff until early 2000s. Although, funny enough, I guess fitting for what the YouTube channel would eventually become, the first ever forum I went on was a Aliens forum, where I read some very early Aliens fanfic about Hudson surviving and getting to a secret shuttle. Funny enough, an actual official release would have a secret shuttle on Hadley's Hope, but Hudson did not survive. He's dead. And sadly, Bill Paxton has also passed as well. And I do not speak Mother Russian, so I cannot see what this is. Star Trek Vulcan's Fury. I don't think I know what that is. That looks somewhat familiar. Yeah, it was kind of sad that Bill Paxton went. It was one of the... He also ended up losing Spock in 2015 as well. Steal the battle plans. And seeing the random Russian commenter there, you can actually play... Actually, you don't play as a Russian, but you do play in the Russian military in Spearhead. That's where you can get the Mosin, which doesn't act like a real Mosin, but whatever. And you also get the PPSH, which is just as awesome in the game as it is in real life. Oh, crap. No, wait, I actually had ammo. I don't know why the mouse randomly stopped working. Whatever. Oh, God, I remember this part of the game. Okay, I think we'll just... I think what we're gonna do... is we're gonna shut that alarm off. We're gonna grab the battle plans and call it a day, because that's... Going down that forest path is fucking horrible. And they really do act like they have body armor on. They really do, because it takes so many hits to take them down. You can get a shotgun in this game, but... Also, why is this scope offset? The actual K98K snipers did not have offset scopes. How could you, game? How could you? I shot him in the head with a 7.92 bullet, and he survived. As one hard-headed German. Very stubborn. Crap, 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 crap. And yet, you can kill him with one hit with a 22 caliber. Whatever. I mean, if these guys did have Kevlar on, it would make sense, because, Oh. I'm getting so hurt. My feelings, no. One other thing this game doesn't have that Return to Castle had is it doesn't have Sten gun armed dominatrix females. Doesn't have that. Does not have big titty dominatrix, so, you know. One thing to remember. And the final boss is not a chicken lingerie. Okay, I've had about enough. We've gone for 2 hours and I just got shot again. I'm General Lotz. I'm glad everybody had fun this week. That's Medal of Honor, Allied Assault. It's still a damn good game. A really bloody hard game. You can get it on GOG. I do recommend getting that and the community launcher, as it still is pretty fun. Just expect to die a lot. Until next time, I'm General Lotz wishing you good Medal of Honor, Allied Assault, Medal of Honor Frontline, whatever makes you happy. All right.